Yeah. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Your girl, IkwerreGirl, actually. The only IkwerreGirl living in London. Argue with yourself. If you can see me, give a thumbs up, put an emoji in the chat. Let's get this rolling. Come on, let's get this rolling. It's Valentine's Day today. I'm about to start my own Valentine's Day. I just thought, I'll come and do a shout out and talk about a few things because it's Friday. Where the people at? Where the people at? Where the people at? Where the people at? What's going on there? Yep. Valentine. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on everywhere? What's going on is that it's Valentine's Day today festival, and there's people just going around just killing their husbands and their boyfriends. What's going on now? Seriously, is that the way forward? You understand? Like, there's no excuse for it. I don't condone violence. I don't condone anything that is wrong. And besides, two wrongs do not make a right. So whether you come here and tell me, the men should stop cheating, so you cheat back now. Abi, if you want to apply the an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth philosophy, then if someone cheats, you cheat back. Don't kill for cheating. It doesn't measure up. Because what's gonna happen is that you kill the father of someone's children, and your children will not have you as well because you're going to jail. So stop killing. And to my brothers out there, I just want to give this advice. If you know that you can't keep it in the pants and you must go out there and play, then you don't want to be in a relationship or a committed relationship because you will die. Trust me, they're killing people out there. And you know what they say, what a man can do, a woman can do better. So right now, the death rate for men and women, so men killing women, is at the rate of 75%. 75% of men killing women. So women are still on 25% ish, but now it's like they want to do it better, so they're gonna catch up really soon. Yes, you get me? So if you like, don't watch your back here. Just go around cheating around, yeah? So I'm looking at posts. It's good that people are taking it like a joke, Where I saw one where the person said, the guy said, it's our nature to cheat. We can't stop. And then the response is, go and cheat, you'll be blessed with stabbing or something like that. I'm just like, wow. This is not a joke, this is serious. So be safe out there, when you're going on your cheating spree. Or if you can't stop cheating and save yourself. What can I say? It's Valentine's Day, yeah? It's Valentine's Day. I have this friend, right? His name is Duncan Daniels. That's how he says it. This guy is a mega musician, and his album drops today. If you don't have a present for your sugar and your cocoa, please go and download, go and buy it, go and get it, yeah? It's ready now, and it is Afrocentric. It's not just Afro, it is Afrocentric. It's not just centric, it's Afrocentric. So go and get yourself a copy of Duncan Daniels' new album. It is, I listened to it, I had the opportunity to listen to it before it came out, and whoa, that stuff is lit. It is lit. So get yourself a copy of Duncan Daniels' new album, and that's great. February, just a couple of months ago, we were complaining that January refused to end, right? Okay, now, so we're now in February, and it's about to end. So let me ask you a question. What have you done in February? Outside being on Facebook and making posts. I'm not saying that's bad, but when a month drags on, we complain that it's dragging on, run out of funds and finances and stuff like that. I was the number one on this January business. But now that we're in February and it's moving like wildfire, honestly, like it just started and is ending. What have you done? As much as we wish, we can't wait for the weekend, we can't wait for the month end. Basically, you're wishing your life away, especially when you're not achieving. So you need to try and do stuff so that you can look back and say, you be like an agama lizard. You're like, in January, I cleared 5 containers on the high sea. In February, I born like 5 children. In February, I went on Valentine's Day. But you know what I mean, right? You don't want the days and the months to be moving and you're not doing anything, because the year will end and you will say, man, this year just ended. The 2020 was so fast and I didn't do not much. So as the time is flying, yeah, try and do something, yeah, and then yeah, that's what's up. The weather is cold though, but I'm outside because I just have to stay in the bush to shoot these videos, yeah. And plus, the kids are on holiday. You know, it's impossible to shoot a video in the house, so they're in their club playing, jumping about while I'm doing this. You know, so it's a win-win situation. NYC. Wow, I can't. Okay, first of all, there's two things I can't get my head around it. You people were earning 19,000 something. You know what some of us were earning there? Oh boy, 19,000 was like 1 year alawi. Trust me, it was like alawi for the whole 1 year. And even at that, if they will pay it, you'll be lucky. So honestly, like 33,000, that's quite a lot of money, and that's good. But I know that there's inflation in Nigeria right now, and because of the inflation, 33,000 may not be anything. But as they say, at all, I ain't bad pass. So try and do something you're 33k, yeah? And I wish that the government will make it more sustainable, because there's no point trying to do a quick fix so that they can vote you in for next term. As much as you've increased the salary, try and create job opportunities. See, one thing I don't understand with Africa is like people just like to see other people crumbling. You know, there's big people, you know, they're happy to come out on Forbes as the richest man in Africa and the richest woman in Africa and the biggest business person and the biggest everything. You understand? But what are you doing? What are you doing for the youth? You understand? Like here in the West or in the abroad places, you see an entrepreneur, he starts up this small business and says, come up with your business idea and we'll fund it. So they're like literally creating business opportunities for youngsters. They're doing internship and stuff like that to help young people, you know, like find their way and get their ground. But like in Nigeria, like, you just monopolize the entire market, and you don't want to recruit people, you don't want to show them way. Hey, when you die, what's gonna happen? Your children will take over. When your children die, so what's gonna happen? At one point, you guys are gonna be wiped out, man. And what's gonna happen to the rest of people? Like, you know, seriously, like, what's going on? Like, let's raise each other up. You know, I'm here shouting at my brother, you know, Duncan Donnell, you know, his new music, Afrocentric. You know, let's do that. You know, we need each other. You know, there's a reason why you got head, one person, you got head, you got hand, you got leg. You know, not one of these places or one of these members can function on his own. They all need each other to function. So that's what we need to do. We need to like raise each other up and stuff like that. Quite a lot of people have sent me messages about how they've been sending money to girls for flight tickets and stuff like that, and the girls haven't turned up. I don't know what you want me to say about that, you know. I don't really know what you want me to say about that. You sent money to a girl and she didn't turn up. She didn't turn up now. Better luck next time. Maybe you learn your lesson, you know what I mean? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So if you sent money this time and the person didn't come, next time, why up now? Sharp up. You know, don't be doing Father Christmas. Honestly, what are you sending her the money for? To come and do what? You just saw her on Facebook and you just sent her money for what? Everybody's hustling. Everybody's doing their hustle. You know, you wanted to hustle her. She hustled you out. You know, now who win be that? Do you get me? Now who win? Hey, Sherry Price, what's going on? I'm just doing a shout out to my people, okay? So I'll stop speaking pidgin English so you can understand what I'm saying. Yeah, Valentines Day. I hope everyone, you know, gets what their heart desires on today. You know, it's a day about love. Love is in the air. You know, but love is not just for today. Love is forever. You know, love is not just you and your partner. Love is how you treat the plants, the animals, and everything. You know, so that's love. You know, so let's go about showing love and, you know, and being great. Hey, what's going on, girl? What up? Good to see you. What's up? What are you up to this Valentine's Day? What's cooking? Road trip, I guess. You're always on road trips. You're always road tripping, man. You're always road tripping. I don't know what that's about. What's going on? You know, you have to take me on some of these road trips. I love a good road trip. Countryside road trip. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Understand. So I saw an interesting it's so interesting how different countries and different cultures are so different. Now, my origin, Nigeria, in Africa, things are so hard. People are suffering, you know. People need like proper increase. People fight for certain things. Here in the UK, I read this news where people are complaining about, yeah, it would be fun to go out with you, Sherry. I mean, fab. One day we have to do this together. You know, in the UK here, I read this thing about, you know, people in parliament, and they're complaining that the money they get is more than the universal credit for a month, that people get. Universal credit basically is the benefit allowance that's given to people that don't work, or their income is not low income earners. Yeah, so that's what we complain about in the UK. And if I think about this amount that we it's funny because different strokes for different folks. In the country where I come from, right, first of all, people can't even complain about stuff like that. And besides, the money that the senators and the people in government take is nothing in comparison to this universal credit. Like, universal credit money that these people are comparing is chicken change. You understand? It's chicken change. So I'm not saying we shouldn't complain here, but I'm just saying it's quite interesting how things are just different. One time doctors and nurses went on strike on NHS, and they were looking for like a 1% increase. 1% increase. In Nigeria, yeah, when doctors go on strike, you better be doubling that salary, man. You have to double that salary. But it's just like, it's different. Sometimes I wish like people can trade places. Like, I wish like people in Africa or in people in developing countries, people that are really suffering, can come to the Western world for some time, even though they will not go back. So I wish they could come to the Western world and spend some time and just enjoy the life that we complain about. And I wish we can go to, well, not me, because I've lived there anyway. So I wish you guys can go to developing countries and spend some time there and see what people are going through. I tell you, yeah, when you come back to the West, you will be kissing the floor and thanking God for everything you have. You understand? You'll be thanking God for every single thing you have, because you have no idea what people go on through. I'll give you an example with myself, yeah. One time I went on holiday back home. The house I stayed in, I had 1 million complaints. 1 million complaints about the house. Oh, look at this bug here. Oh, look, the paint is chipping off. Ah, it's so small. Oh, it's this. What's that smell outside? That's how I was complaining about the house. I went to Nigeria on holiday, I'm a Nigerian, so I'm allowed to talk about my country anyhow I want to talk about it. But if anybody tries it, I'll tell you are racist. But anyway, so I went home. I went home to Nigeria on holiday, and I was in shock because I hadn't been in a while, and I was just like, how did this happen? Why is it like this? Why is it so dirty? Why is it like? Why does it stink everywhere? Why is it just? It was like there was a war. It was like a war. There was a war and people ran away. That's what it looked like, literally. I tell you, yeah, after that 2 weeks, or was it 3 weeks holiday, and I came back to the UK, when I looked at my house there, my house was fine. The house was beautiful. You understand? And I'm just trying to give an example, because that was 3 weeks away from a place that I complained bitterly every day. You understand? And I went back somewhere for 3 weeks, and I came back appreciating. Sometimes what we need to do is actually be appreciative of what we have, because you don't know what the next person is going through. It's so easy to forget that there's some people out there that don't have what we have. In the words of a wise man who happens to be my elder brother, I hate to praise this guy because I'll never hear the end of it. So my elder brother, not China, the other one, my rival, he used to say something. He said, no matter the situation you find yourself, there's someone out there praying that their life can be like yours. And he had told me this thing a long time ago when I had this job, and I absolutely hated the salary. I was just like, man, what kind of salary is this? Like, seriously, this is not happening. This is not on. But then he told me about a friend who is a common friend, and I know this girl, and her salary at the time was 25% of what I was earning and complaining about. And I was like, how does she even survive? And he says, you see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Wherever you are in this life, there's someone out there praying, saying, oh God, if I can just have this, they will be satisfied. But we have it, and we're like, it's not enough. It's not enough. There's a reason why you find yourself in the position you are. There's a reason why you are where you are. And the truth is, until you learn why you're in that position, you're not going to make it out of that position. You'll probably stay there for a very long time. So we need to look around us and ask ourselves, why is it that we're in the place we find ourselves? What do we need to learn? And then you learn from that experience and that stuff, and then you graduate to the next level. It's like a maze. You sort out this puzzle, and then you get to the next level. You finish the next level and you get to the next level. If you see any person that just jumps from zero to hero, something's not right there. I trust me. Something they joined the Illuminati or Freemason. You understand? Life is It's a process. It's a process. No, seriously, if you see anyone that jump from 0 to hero, just check their back or their chest or somewhere. You see one performance tattoo somewhere. Then you understand that's how it happened. So wherever you find yourself in life, yeah, don't lose face. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Just chill. You know, it's coming. It's coming. You know, it's coming. Life is in turns. You'll get to your turn. So as much as I want to stay here and keep yapping about and yapping, I need to go inside and get a nice cup of coffee to warm myself up because it's freezing. It's literally, I think it's like 2 degrees right now. So it's very cold. It's very cold. But anyway, one love, people, peace, guidance, respect. I will bring out my usual Friday video. Hopefully it will come out if the kids will let me do any editing in a couple of hours, I think. Otherwise, have a fantastic Valentine's Day. One love, peace, guidance, respect. And finally, please do not kill your husband. Don't stop killing your husband. Stop killing your boyfriends. It's not right in any way. Women, stop killing. Stop killing. It's not a competition. You understand? If you're not a psycho, a serial killer, or a ritualist, why are you killing the person now? Come on, stop killing the father of your children. You understand? It doesn't change the situation. It's not gonna help in any way. Leave them. Just leave them the way they are. Walk away. A wise woman once said to me, how do you know when, I said, why, how do you know when it's time to walk away? She said, when you start telling yourself that in the night when that person is sleeping, you're like, I just want to kill this person. I just wish they would just die. See, when you get to that stage, yeah, walk away. Because trust me, the day you kill that person, you wouldn't know how it happens. You didn't plan it. You wouldn't know how it happened. So when you get to that stage of frustration, walk away. Walk on by. Hey, Michael Jackson. Walk on by. It's time to walk on by, man. If she's not walking out, just walk away. Walk away. But anyway, thank you for staying, Sherry. Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna walk on by now. I'm walking by. I'm just gonna walk on by to the coffee shop, have myself a nice cup of coffee, and afterwards, kids in bed and adults time, if you know what I mean. One love, peace.